Not bad. First thing 18 times.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continues to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football and Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Okay.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He escapes the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback's got it on the option. He finds some space. Will not be brought down.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And the Gators are on the move here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. Almost out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown. touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes
Let me know if we get that shit again. That sloppy shit we had last time was good. I don't know, it was like an aluminum foil. I think it was sushi. It was like warm though.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Stop this fucking running back.
Here comes a handoff.
It's not him.
Picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw behind him.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here on the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play.
Bro, catch that!
That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it picks up
Before the lips moving.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
It's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Gators are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 0. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more for that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
And he breaks
that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
All because
so after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground, but the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
But drop the ball.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the back. Runs through the defender.
These niggas just unstoppable.
Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down at the 44.
He on his ass. I ain't even mad.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side.
How the fuck?
They count the drive as 6 points.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Come on, Tebow.
It's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He's got room to run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss and 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. And the Gators will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they pass this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side.
The door. No. Give him my phone. Y'all get your food. Thank you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Receiver in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Yes, Ariana.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now
Said what?
Long way to go to convert this third down.
What'd you say?
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first
They
down.
try to tell your ass to
The coach decides to go for it on this fourth down.
Yep.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's in the clear.
They're gonna try to tell your ass to get Popeyes.
Not before a solid gain that time.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen.
Really trapped him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal back up. And off inside, looking for the touchdown.
It's the
Nice
first one.
tackle there by the senior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
In the last 3 years,
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
that was the best shit I had in 3 years. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the best shit I had in
The
3 years.
kickoff team is up.
Then
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here.
get that shit away from me. Get that one.
So listen to Jalen at 2 of them boxes. Here we go, listen to Jalen and had 2 of them boxes sitting up there.
25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left
Bruh,
side.
these niggas don't.
But the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Takes a deep shot on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
past the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
That's not what I tried to do, bro.
Make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the
I did
first
not do that
quarter that
shit.
made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he's hit right as he throws it.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader based on that last play. This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4.
Oh, I heard.
The offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last
Ain't no way. I can't even hit they
up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum.
They fucking quarterback.
Stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff with a single back formation. Nowhere to run. A crowd for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is
a
big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Hey!
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Ball handed off.
Yeah.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Stop, please.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand.
Bubba, eat your food, man. Popeyes was good.
1st and 10 play coming up. Wants to throw it. That one falls
good, Bucky.
defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough
Damn, that was good coverage.
the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play fake, looking to throw.
Ooh, good fucking coverage.
Avoid the turnover there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. He's got a man down the middle. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, we're only at 3 ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the pass, looking for more. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10.
But only that nigga can break off a...
Couldn't stop him. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back.
That nigga so fucking
unstoppable. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side.
Bruh, you hit the wrong nigga.
Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down.
And they let him. That's the longest 1 second I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime.
The ever. The longest. But that's the longest second I've ever seen in my life. Go to the wrong nigga.
Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
That is crazy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Life.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run
This
there.
might be like the worst.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
God damn.
Now here he goes. Nobody can bring him down. Touchdown. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Wide open downfield. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and just a great job getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defense coordinator, you can see him there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
I took a little thrust.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oh, that Popeye's good.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone.
You're not supposed to try and block the regular
Yeah.
but every last shot I had, okay? But if it's mama go, I'm going to but every fucking restaurant I was in, that's better than how I should get to that. I swear to God.
In the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
We ain't worried about him. It's the otherness.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
There you go.
He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Play action here on first down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40.
Hold on. That's good play call.
First down. Good call in that screen.
Good fucking play call.
And I don't think the defense had
He's
any
on
clue
your
that the
ass,
screen
boy.
was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind.
Looking downfield.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown.
That's on me.
As they come roaring back now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room.
Oh.
Gets down.
Where the fuck? Oh, that wasn't. I'm tripping.
They did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
I'll take that matchup all day.
An explosive
I'll take that matchup all day.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Contact is
Oh!
He can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Running through the tackle. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looks to the
Shit,
left.
bro.
It's complete.
Bro, get this nigga!
To the 20. Touchdown.
This nigga juke is crazy!
Different game now. Now the
Oh, shit.
extra point.
That's crazy.
They still trail, though.
I ain't ever seen no shit like that. Bro, I got a different motor, bro.
The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And they'll give it to the back. crosses the 25. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 20. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up with the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
All right, man. God damn. At this point.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go.
Whew, thank God.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's picked
Prime
up.
time.
Fire the ball into a tight window. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He makes the grab. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off holding it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move.
Oh! Catch that fat boy.
The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. They pressure him and get him, but lost back to the 7-yard line.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes out with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
And second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books and a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll run it from the gun. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Hell no.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. The Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a fumble. How's that for luck?
Get the fuck out of here.
Picks up the first down.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go.
Wow.
It's a short throw down to the running back. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball rolls dead. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's got a 1st down and more.
Wow.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Scrambling, now he'll make the
Wow.
open downfield. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Dumps it down to the back.
I'm coming.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Tight offense line up here on 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch.
Good tackle.
The catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise. They get a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
I'm almost done.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pounding away with the run game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, good job here on this stop. Remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
A short completion to the tight end. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job. We'll just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Hands off to the left. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run the option. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Baby, as soon as I get done, it's a minute left.
Short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up a third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding some room with the 25. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Turner choosing to field this one. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Checks this down to the running back. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. And one big play has moved the ball across across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires.